Hi everybody, this is Shah Rukh Khan and you're watching me on Bollywood Times with the one and only Devansh.
My next guest is so precious that our nation can, go to war over him. But once you are kind of past his inner and outer charm, what really is evident is also the preciousness of Bawa Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, directly from Mannat, Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. Welcome to Bollywood Times.
Thank you Devansh, and thank you Bollywood Times.
Okay, you know what? Firstly, this is nostalgia. I remember interviewing you right on this sofa during Chennai Express, and what a wonderful interview we had.
Yeah, we had a great time. Thank you.
Let me begin by firstly thanking you because you've inspired me by that one tweet 4 years ago, I'm recalling, and the YouTube video that had the title, I have 99 problems, Palsy is just one, by Maysoon Zayed. And tell me something, how do you relate to the character of Anushka Sharma, Afia, like you related to that video of Maysoon also?
I think so. The whole film, Devansh, is based on the fact that over the years I've realized, which youngsters may not realize just now, that there is nothing like perfection. I've said that about acting also. I've said it about arts. That all of us nowadays are striving कि हम कैसे perfect दिखेंगे, perfect कपड़े कैसे होंगे, perfect body कैसे बनाएंगे, perfectly happy कैसे होंगे, perfectly rich क्या. Perfection is an extreme, just like imperfection or complete lack of any form is the other extreme. Reality always lies in between. So I believe that all of us have been given a body, a mind, a heart. और यही है जो है, उसके आगे कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला है, वो कुछ बदलेगा नहीं. प्लास्टिक सर्जरी करा लो, बोटॉक्स करा लो, थोड़ा बहुत ठीक ठाक करा लो, लेकिन रहेगा बेसिकली वही. और जिंदगी एक है, और वो इतनी प्रेशियस है that we should not waste time in trying to make ourselves perfect that we forget to live life. So I think somebody who's afflicted with cerebral palsy, and Anushka is playing that, the idea is she's a genius in the film, but she has no motor control.
Right.
And there is a lovely scene with the father when it's very touching. What I like about Anand Rai is he doesn't underline stuff and puts music and all. It's just said. Her father looks at her and says कि यार तू इतनी कमाल की लड़की है, फलाना है ये and वो ऐसा ऐसा, and she says मैं थोड़ी ना Cleopatra हूँ. And she knows that she's not Cleopatra. But what she does is way beyond whatever her capability is. So I think I really associate myself very deeply with all the characters. Anushka's also, because I don't think I'm a complete person. I think I have a lot of shortcomings. But I think somewhere in the last 25 years, I've not overcome them, but I've been able to, in spite of them, do well for myself and my family. And obviously, big thanks to the audience. But some way they have also respected me for trying hard enough, because I've never told them I'm the perfect guy. I've never told them I'm the perfect father. I've never told them I'm the perfect husband. So they all respect me for the thing that, bichara kar raha hai koshish, and it's, you just have to try.
You're right. In fact, you know what? In your 26th year, sir, what takes prominence? Is it the persistence to improve your craft or the success of your film?
I really wish my films are successful because so many lives are attached to it. So I feel really sad. Two things make me very sad. One, the people who are attached, now whoever works with me, I'm the senior most in the film, in every which way. As number of years and age and stage. And then I let down those 200-300 people if my film doesn't do well. Because their hopes up and on me. And they work very hard. And they work very hard to make me look good. So I've not looked good enough in a film. Second part is the audience who comes down to see the film, and they're like expecting certain hours of entertainment, and I leave them unentertained. That's really saddening. It's like letting down your own children. So these two things bother me. The success is not, success is actually just a measure of how many people enjoyed the film. So I'm okay with that. But like you said, the more I've worked, the more I've realized how less I know of acting. And now I'm really wishing, that if I can have good 10 years, 15 years of acting more, maybe I'll be able to discover so many things which I was unknowledgeable about. So I think that really excites me now, to find more about acting over the years.
And there's still a mystery to you. Tell me something, a quality of the producer Gauri Khan, Mr. Shah Rukh Khan as a producer would like to adapt.
The reason Gauri produces all the films for Red Chillies is because I'm a spendthrift. and I'm scared, you know, and I'm also a middle class boy. So when the checks come and I look at this, इतना पैसा क्यों हो गया? इसे सर आपने तो खर्च कराया, अब आप sign करो. So I said, यार ये मत कराओ मुझसे यार, मैंने ऐसा कर दिया गलती. So one, she signs all the checks. So poor girl sits there and when a film is releasing hundreds of checks. That's one reason. The second is the producer of a film has to love the film for the inputs of all the people that are coming in. Not love the film because he or she thinks he or she can make the great film. So I think Gauri is the most apt producer because she loves the passion I have for films. She loves the passion my directors will have for the film, my co-actors will have for the film. So she never appears on the set. I think this must be one of the few films where she's come very often because my kids liked coming, my daughter came, my younger son comes. But otherwise, she doesn't even come for the film. You know, a producer who can recognize that these guys are passionate about giving me a product which will be better than me because I don't know that much knowledge of filmmaking is the best producer. So I would like to have that knowledge that I can allow the creators to have the freedom to go on a trip and I can pay for it.
So you are the flag bearer, I have to say, because I'm talking about risks here. I'm talking about Bazigar, I'm talking about Anjam, I'm talking about Dar, and then there's a Ravan. There's a fan, and now there's a zero. A, what makes you take risks? And B, we need more people like you who can push the envelope, cinema envelope, and do things that are different at an age where you are called a superstar, and then you're giving us a content that we haven't seen before.
I think it's difficult to be like this here. For me, at a personal level, it is that for working so much, I can't get caught. We are already in a template of a commercial film. I don't want to create another template and be the romantic hero or the patriotic hero or the action hero or the, you know, social hero, whichever. I've done all of them. Or the weird hero. I really think that people made me successful because I could do a Bazigar, a Kabhi Haan Kabhi Na, a Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, a Chak De, a Devdas, a Ashoka, a Swades. You know, people assume that I will try and be new. And many times those films haven't worked, some of them, but at least the newness is what I think makes me the star. Not the oldness, not the sameness. I have to get excited in the morning. And then if you have people of belief like Anand and Himanshu who have seen that they can take the star to a new level. I have to go by the belief. I'm the medium for the director. I'm just the only intermediary between the audience and the director. If I can give wings to your vision, whereas I learn two things. One, as an actor. Second, excitement. That this is something I've never done. Right. And hopefully we succeed. Yeah, but I fear sometimes that if I fail too often, maybe I'll just take a back seat because everybody has a limit to their bravery and courage and say, yaar, chodo abhi yaar. Template wali picture kar lete hain. Let's make some business and then you know, we'll see what we can do different next time.
What is intensely profound about Babita Kumari and about Katrina Kaif?
I think one, Katrina, personally, genuinely I love her because she is very finicky, very conscientious, very hardworking and all that everyone knows. But she has a lovely heart. I think at the end of it all, when you meet Katrina at personal level, I spent a lot of time, not in this film actually, but in London when you were doing Jab Tak Hai Jaan, we were literally living together because, you know, we used to pack up and come and be in each other's room and play games, Scrabble, her family was there. It was lovely. We used to be awake till 2, 3 in the morning, chatting, and I got to know her. And what I realized about her is that she has the gentlest of hearts. She doesn't wish ill on anyone. She thinks too much. She gets confused with things too often. She's thinking of all the right and wrongs. But in a certain sense, she reminds me of another of my best friends, Juhi Chawla. You know, they're good hearts in a beautiful body. So that's one. And in terms of Babita, I think that good-heartedness, etc., all that, obviously when you're playing a protagonist, all that is in the character. But what I like about Babita is that she doesn't want credit for her goodness. And even though she's emotionally incomplete, she may perhaps help that person without asking for any kind of return. And then she's very strange in a way that, you know, you think she's talking very badly. How do I say? Babita is a better actor in real life in the film than she's in the films that she's acting.
Okay, that's a tongue twister. Okay, so name 2 women who've helped you find purpose in life.
I think it would be my mother. Then yeah, I think it would be my wife, Gauri. Because, you know, when I married her, she was from an upper middle class house. And I suddenly felt responsible that, I need to fend for her and give her a good life because she's given up a whole family to be with me on a whim,
Okay. You know what's up? I love you. We all love you. And there is, of course, there's this policy, standard policy. Every time you come on the show, I have to get you a surprise.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So there's another surprise waiting.
Thank you, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, this surprise, if you've seen, we are sitting in the library of Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, and this is not nicked from here. Okay, so this is what.
Oh, wow, yeah. Superb this is, yeah. It's so strange. Just about a month and a half back, my daughter was studying acting and all. So I told her and my wife to sit down and watch this movie.
Taxi Driver.
Yeah, it's one of my favoritist wanting to become an actor and learning acting kind of film. And filmmaking actually.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thanks.
Okay, now I've got some questions from the Twitter galaxy. And look at the names. They're so amazing, right? This is called Shah Ki Pallavi. It's as if they own you, sir. Okay. What to do when you feel like zero in life?
Just change your perspective. I always tell people zero can be considered nothing or zero can be considered a new start. Zero can be considered a complete circle of life. So whenever I felt low, whenever I felt wrong, after a film going wrong or whatever, I think of it, chalo. Now I've been given a chance to redo everything all over again. I think failure is an opportunity to start all over again. That's why I keep telling in our film, zero se shuru karte hain. Shuru se shuru karte hain.
Correct. Okay. There's SRK's Rakesh. I really want to meet your family. If you met the real Bawa Singh, what would you ask him?
I'd ask him, ye kache banyan tum kahan se silwate ho? Because he wears a lot of it in the film.
Okay. And there's Naresh Soni, who asks, what was Abram's reaction when he first saw Bawa Singh?
I was showing them Husn Parcham and the trailer was attached to it. So I was showing it to my wife about 3-4 days back and he was sitting, he came, heard the song, he looked at it and he saw the song, then the trailer started. And so, oh, this is that film where you're acting like me. So he thinks I'm acting like him.
He said that?
Yeah. He said, Papa, this is that film where you're acting like me.
Okay. So we are talking about, firstly, congratulations on Bard of Blood.
Thank you.
The Netflix that series that we are raring to watch. It's amazing, right? Your choices that you select a movie, you produce a movie, and then there is Netflix. I mean, this genre is intense. It's gritty. It's gruesome, and the book that you've adapted. You think Bard of Blood can also be a great film? When
you read a story, different stories, I can kind of sense what that story, what platform it can lend itself to. I think Bard of Blood lends itself to a lot of characterization also being explained and a lot of twists and turns. In a movie, you have only that much time, so you cannot do a fully character-driven if there are more than one character kind of. So I think it lends itself to at least parts. Now, that means it lends itself to a series. It could be on Netflix, it could be television. It could have been a movie, but in its small parts, it won't be prequels and sequels. So I think it lends itself more to a series format because the series of events that happen in the film, in the book.
Wow, okay. Now we're going to dedicate a little bit of segment called Acting. Dumb Charade, so if you would, play the game with me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do not judge me here. I'm sitting with Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. I don't have adjectives to describe this man. Genius. I call him a charmer though. And I'm going to act in front of him. Yeah, you can shut down the TV if you want, but you won't because it's Shah Rukh Khan. Let's play, sir. You know the rules of Dumb Charades?
You can't say, you'll just say that.
Yeah, just...
so this is like a movie?
Yeah, it's just movies basically, okay. And you can act. So
I have to act
what I'll do is, I'll do a heads up. You can act and I have to guess.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. 3 words. First word, 0. Second word.
Oh, okay.
Third word. 4. 10, 15, 20, 30, 0.30. Okay.
So I will do it. You'll do it now.
Okay, thank you. Keep it down, please.
Sorry, 4 words.
4 words.
Hindi, English?
Hindi.
Hindi. First word? Haan. Ek.
Yeah.
एक फूल दो माली.
Well done.
Okay.
2 words. First word Hindi film. First word is 7. Oh, sorry, मतलब हिंदी में 7. 7 हिंदुस्तानी. Oh wow. Okay, that was easy. My team's prepared. Oh, gee, I can't do this.
What?
Okay, keep it. This is amazing.
One Hindi. Like who I am. मेरी फिल्म है. हाँ.
Okay.
Three parts.
No, first word.
For 3 words है.
Sorry, only one word.
हाँ, हिस्से कर रहे.
हाँ, हिस्से कर.
तीसरा हिस्सा.
Okay, wait. Okay, the other half, yeah?
Statue. हिंदी में चाहिए ना. बुत. पूजा. किसकी पूजा कर रहे हो आप? लक्ष्मी जी की, गणेश जी की, राम जी की.
This is amazing.
मतलब ये जो बुत है, मुझसे पूछे कौन से भगवान है
ये? हाँ, नहीं हाँ, मतलब क्या है ये? इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम?
इसको मतलब.
Okay, I'll give you the half word. You have to guess the first half.
हाँ.
The second half is मूर्ति.
मेरी पिक्चर है जिसका नाम एंड से था मूर्ति से.
नहीं, हाँ.
मेरी कौन सी फिल्म है यार?
नहीं है?
ऐसे कोई मेरी पिक्चर?
त्रिमूर्ति?
अरे त्रिमूर्ति हो यार.
Okay. You can guess it.
मुझे करना है. मैं करूँगा ना. हाँ. ये तो मेरे को तो बड़े आसान मिल रहे हैं यार.
First word. एक. First word is एक. एक दूजे के लिए. No. दूसरा word. 2. 1 2. English. 1 2. 1 2 का 4. Lovely.
4 words. हिंदी. पहला word. 2. और 2 चश्मे, ऐनक, आंख. 2 आंखें बारात.
That was easy. But the Trimurti was the icing on the cake.
अरे यार तुम ऐसे कर रहे हो, मुझे कर रहे हो तुम लोग यार.
Murti.
हाँ.
Okay. So last time we met during Harry Met Sejwell and I asked you the songs that kind of help you prepare for a role. Let me tell you, 0 songs are amazing. Okay, and for some reason, even a consumer like me or an aam janta kind of get influenced by it. Like you want to wire into all the songs. Right now there are just 2 songs that have released, but I think isn't music now just not a part of it, but it's actually become, a part of a cultural phenomena.
I think Hindi filmon ka one of the good things and maybe one of the not such good things is music, because having music in a film in the way we do it normally formats your film. कि 4 गाने होंगे, 3 गाने होंगे, एक रोमांटिक होगा, एक आइटम होगा, एक डांस वाला होगा, एक क्लाइमेक्स का होगा. It's all sets up. Sometimes storytelling becomes difficult because of that. If you're trying to write a different story, sometimes it enhances a film where the film is more masti or romantic. So I think Ajay Atul doing the music for this, Ishak Bazi and Mere Naam Tu are 2 good songs, diametrically different.
Right.
So if you can have a song in a film which moves the story forward, I think it becomes more interesting. हर बार नहीं होता ऐसा. मतलब हम कोशिश करते हैं लेकिन गाना कभी-कभी सिर्फ गाना ही बच जाता है कि यार बस गाना है. अब जैसे हमारा आज तीसरा गाना रिलीज हुआ हुस्न परचम, can be easily declared as an item song like people say. But फिल्म के अंदर वो फिल्म में देख रहे हैं और वो जैसे आता है तो बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है. It's a story of the film. It's not just कि चलो, and it serves the purpose that people love to see Katrina dance. So there is a dance number. I remember initially picture में गाना नहीं था, लेकिन बउआ कटरीना की फिल्म देखने जाता है, बबीता की फिल्म देखने जाता है, तो वहाँ पे हमने चिकनी चमेली रखा हुआ था. अब जेन्युइनली मैं बता रहा हूँ, ऐसी बातचीत करते करते मैं एक दिन आनंद सर के साथ बैठा था. उन्होंने कहा सर वो ले लेते हैं थक्स का गाना, वो नया होगा, रेलेवेंट होगा ज़्यादा. तो हमने कहा सर हम अपना ही कर लें. नहीं सर मुझे लग रहा है कोई फिल्म में से होना चाहिए. ऐसी बातचीत चल रही थी एंड कटरीना वाज सेइंग, शी सेज डू वन, एंड इट रियली केम अबाउट लाइक दैट बिकॉज वी डिड नॉट रियली नीड अ स्टोरी टेलिंग सॉन्ग, बट part of the story is that I'm watching a song of us and saying ले आपने तीनों खान यहीं खड़ा हो मेरी जान. So it could have been either, but we just felt out of love We said, यार कटरीना के साथ काम कर रहे हैं बहुत दिनों बाद. आनंद सर ने कहा, मैंने आनंद सर को बोला, मैं कहा सर आप करते भी नहीं हो कटरीना जैसे हीरोइन के साथ काम, तो आप जब करोगे तो एक गाना तो करो आप. So it was very new for him. So he came on the set. He said, sir ये मैंने बिल्कुल कभी ऐसा वाला तो नहीं किया. And it's not an item because for us in the film it tells a story. The guys have gone. As a matter of fact, वो जब हॉल में जा रहा होता है तो बोलता है इस बारी में तो 2-2 आइटम है, आ जाओ. And he takes the whole crowd inside the hall. So for us, it obviously it's still an item song, but in the story it kind of moves the
arc,
the narration. And the way he throws that topi at her, ki le apne Tino Khan and all. So it's really actually that's the first time we get to know he's such a big fan of Babita Kumari. So it's very nicely placed. So you can use songs smartly. I also feel what is going to play a big role is background music and with lyrics now. Like in Hollywood, you have pop artists and international artists, and they have songs. So I think that also is a extremely important part, and music is part and parcel of film. So
it is the way Mere Naam Tu gets operatic, and it gives you goosebumps. It's like wow.
In the movie, that song actually we don't have too many expressions of Bawa loving Afia. And we were thinking at one time कि यार ये 2 scene और होने चाहिए. So we have the scenes written and we're planning to shoot them. And we were in America, so we said India आके shoot करेंगे. By then we had done the song, and the song came after being edited and VFXed. And I remember out of the 12 people who saw it in the hotel room, 10 of them said, अरे वो scene की जरूरत नहीं है, प्यार हो गया. So that song I'm really does take away a couple of scenes from the film and puts in a song and lets you the purpose of your storytelling get complete.
Okay, I think we are running out of time, but you're going to blow a kiss to Salman Khan.
Okay, where? Here?
In the camera. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
For Bollywood Times.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.